Hey guys, it's me, Sivat the Mighty here. I'm gonna try this streaming thing and see if it works at all. So I figured I would give it a shot here first with Granblue Fantasy, Granblue, and let's see if we can have a little bit of fun today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Alright, so we don't really have much to go over today, really. I was just going to be having a little bit of fun with playing some of the battles and everything. And we can just see what's up, have ourselves a good old time. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and play with chat a little bit, and let's play with these sound settings. I've never really done this part here. I think in one of my videos I turned it down a little bit, but I think for the live stream it is going to be a bit too loud. Let's turn all this stuff down a bit. Okay. So what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about today? So I have my fire team, as you guys have already known. You've seen my video on it, and there's things that I still do need for it. And I really do want to get. I was doing a little bit of grinding. So I am still very much new to this game from most people who stream and do stuff with it comparatively. I've been playing the game for about 2 years, but I am a casual player, and what I mean by casual is I play for maybe an hour or two a day. So I have fun with it. I enjoy playing this game quite a bit, but yeah, as you can see, my gear isn't exactly up to snuff. I'm still working on it. I really need to get my Bahamut weapons done, and I do need a ton more Colossus canes, and I need to wait for this event to come back around, because apparently the meta is changing and you need more of these. Our Colossus event, the Efreet event, the Xeno Efreet. So Xeno Efreet is what I'm mainly after. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do today is we're going to go ahead and do our draws and see if we can get any type of +1s. So let's go ahead and do that. This part here, don't expect to see anything too super amazing. We're doing rupee draws. We get our free draw. Hooray. We didn't get a +1 there, but now we're going to do 9 more. No +1s. It's saying draw 3 times. My inventory must be full. Let's go take care of that. So we got weapons that we're working on. One of the things is I'm trying to get this one to 150. Also, please disregard my inventory. I am horrible at keeping it up to date and clean. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff that we need to get rid of here. So that's what we're gonna do. Hooray! We're about to go get a bunch of commons, but hopefully we can get some more +1s to put in the weapons. Awesome. And we did get a couple of levels out of that, so I am pretty excited about that. Why do I keep going there? Alright, so back to our rupee draws. Draw 10 times. Right. No plus ones. Doesn't look like any plus ones there. No plus ones. No plus ones again. So it looks like today we're pretty much striking out. Let's go ahead and burn our weapons. But that's okay. It is definitely worth it to do those draws, unless you're having money issues. Because those plus ones, I mean, they start adding up a lot over time. Unfortunately, when I first started playing, I didn't really have a focus, so I was kind of putting my pluses just on everything. I started off, I was actually trying to build a light team, but I couldn't get all of the gear that I needed for a light team to save my life. Well, not the gear, it's mainly the summon, and I didn't really know what I was doing. When I started moving over to a fire team is where I started actually learning some stuff and learning about weapon grids. What am I doing? There we go. So now I know a whole lot more, but it was still a late start. I'm not going to start over though or do anything like that, so I'm just going to continue with what I have. I don't think I have any more. Did I have any rares? Yeah, I got a few rares. I could use these rares to upgrade a super rare, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all that. I don't think I'm at that level of, I don't know why I keep going there. I'm going to go to draw. I guess it's because the rupee other is up here, so my brain is not quite awake yet. Let me have another sip of my energy drink. And we shall try to wake up. Any plus ones? No, it doesn't look that way. Okay, we can skip this. Let's draw 10 more times. Okay. And 10 more times. No plus ones. Come on, give me a plus one. Make me happy. If I get one, I'll be happy. Oh. Alright. What do we got here? Oh. Let's pick these up. So, didn't get my plus ones, doesn't look like. Let's go ahead and feed all of these commons to my sword. Goodbye, commons. It was nice knowing you. Oh, we got a grand success on commons. Woohoo! I have got to get rid of some of these Bahamut weapons. I need to forge them all into the 3 stars, save what I need, and get rid of the rest. Just lazy. Just lazy. XP boosts. Okay, so we're going to try to save up some weapons, Omega weapons, the silver Omega weapons, and try to get another cap. I actually got a few from fighting Omegas last night, so I picked up a few super rares, which hopefully will give me enough to at least level something one time. We will find out. Alright, so for the time being, what we're going to go ahead and do, let's check these draws one more time. Maybe I just ran out of space. No. I have one left. Oh, that's a rupee draw. Oh well. Is it just the one? Was that all I had? Draw with rupees 100 times. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Didn't get any +1s today. That was no fun. Hi. How's it going? So now the next thing I'm going to do is I want to be able to run my Omegas later. So I'm going to go ahead and try to just do all of my small small hard runs so I can get some more of my crystals, my animas. So we're going to start off with the Tiamat Showdown. Now these ones are very easy, should go quite quickly. If there is anything that you would like to see me attempt to do, I have a fire team. I will definitely attempt to do some bosses, summon some things. If you want to see me do some of the event stuff and whatnot, I would be very happy to do any of that for you. But again, my main team is a fire team, so remember that. Let's do this. I need to get a lot of the orbs because I really want to summon a Bahamut again because I really need to try to get the Bahamut horns. Don't need to summon anybody here. So as far as my skills go, my team is very skill based. So we're actually front loaded in damage. I think the audio may still be a little bit too loud. I may have to turn it down some more. I don't know what you guys think. But my whole goal is basically build up my charge bars on my characters and then use that summon for a big ultimate. Now, one of the things about using this class is it gives me a charge right off the start of the battle, and as you can see, this isn't going to matter for this, but it's going to give all of my guys triple attack boost right away. Cool, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I did turn it down at the beginning, but in my headset here it still sounds kind of loud, so I can't hear myself talk in it though. Alright, so whenever I fight the Omega Tiamat, that will actually come into play, and I'll show you guys that too. And actually how the whole skill thing runs out. Now, I want these Tiamats here because I have friends who have win teams. So every night we try to run these for them so they can get their Omega weapons. Me, myself, I'm after Colossus Omega, and my water team is hot garbage, so I usually leech my Colossus Omega. I just go in and try to treasure up and everything. But I help out other people where I can with my fire team, especially on Tiamats. So for this here, I think I need to go through the entire buff cycle. I think I can literally just lay down some damage and do this as quick as possible. I might even be able to auto attack her to death. Let's just try. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too much. Even if it takes a couple of turns, ooh, it's still going to be a lot quicker than running through every single buff, I think. Now, a lot of times if I'm running when I have crew members on, or friends who need to do these also, I will run through them with them. So if anybody ever does want to join me on those, let me know. I think I might have a couple of spaces left in my friends list. Let me check out my friends list real quick. I'm at 50 of 50, but I still do need to go in here and clear out some people that haven't played. If I have any. 13, 17 hour, 109 days ago. Yeah, like I have him I can remove. He's not doing me any good, unfortunately. Within an hour, 6 within an hour. Everybody else looks like they're okay. Within an hour, 11 hours. 4 hours, within an hour, 13 hours. So it looks like I got about 1 space for a friend. However, too, I do have my own crew. I started my own crew. Where am I going? I haven't looked at my... Hey, here we go. Still early, need to have more to drink. I started my own crew and we don't have a lot of people in here. However, we have worked pretty hard. So our airship is upgraded a little bit. It is upgraded for wind, so especially if you have a main wind team, it's really good for you. And we have parts, I think. Let's see, upgrade. Where? Normally it tells me just where my parts are that we already have. I don't really come into the airship options very much. Let's check out our crew skills. I think that's it. Yeah. So the ones I keep active all the time are the boost to drop rates and the rallying gong. So really? That I did not know. Settings on the settings page, just letting you know you can make the battle speed faster. Okay, let's have a look here. Animation resolution, home screen, sound settings, gameplay settings. I assume it's under here. Backup request. Message, other player's outfit, co-op display. Chat. I actually want chat on. I have chat on my phone, just not on this one on my computer. Tap to receive crew notifications appear. A new window. Real-time notifications. Stickers. Stickers and raids. Cutscenes. Display all text. Skill queue. No skill effects. Skip cutscenes. Side scrolling. Party selection. Battle speed. Okay, I found it. Took me a second. Displays foe hit points. Let's see what else we got in here. Summon animation speed. I think everyone's pretty much seen all the summons, so let's do fast. It's still fun to watch them. Change button location. Home music. Yeah, that's fine. Item list filter. That's fine. I think this is good for now. We can always come in and play with those a bit more if we wanted to. Gameplay settings, Twitter settings. I never did set up my Twitter account. I think that's actually something that was suggested by some people, that you can get energy, but I really don't have a problem with energy. Okay. So thank you for the advice there. Let's check it out and see what it does. I appreciate that. So let's do our Tiamat Showdown. We can play it one more time. Hello, Shiva. So do you play the game as well? I would say your name, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, I forgot to save the changes? Well, that's okay, because I can keep that battle running and come in here and do this again real quick. Settings. Gameplay settings. We were down pretty low. Where was it? Where was it? Home music, filter, display foes, battle speed. Nope, it saved it. It's still on fast. I don't... Yeah, it's still on fast, and I think what else did we change? Summons. Let's just double check. Summon speed is on fast as well, yeah, so it saved it. Thank you, though. I appreciate the looking out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see if this is any faster. Let's just go ahead and throw up all of our attack buffs. And use him and just do an auto attack and see what happens. Well, we could do more than an auto attack. No, it's okay. Thank you for having me check. It would have been troublesome to go through this and be like, oh, I didn't even notice anything. You are right. This is a lot faster. This is so much better. Been playing all this time at slow speeds. So I have played this game for about 2 years. So I do not spend a lot of money on it. I have spent some money on it, don't get me wrong, but maybe occasionally whenever they offer the super rares guaranteed, or the ones where you can pick your super rare, I buy those. But I have lucked out and got a lot from my free draws. There's been multiple chances of roulettes and this game is awesome with giving you free 10-part draws, as well as just by playing it gives you a ton of crystals, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much and have continued to play it for 2 years. Initially I started off with a light party, like I said, so my light party is also pretty okay, which actually we still have to do some more of those, so I'll show you guys the light party as well. Where am I going? I want to fight... Where is she? I'm gonna fight Celeste Omega? Well, not the Omega. Yeah, there she is. I think it's pronounced Celeste. I'm not sure, honestly. You can also... And also you can skip the skill check. Yeah, isn't that option just on the regular combat under each person? I think I've done that before. I don't want to do impossible. Yeah, let's do the hard. So we'll check that out here too, because if that helps me speed up just for my own sanity, it will definitely help these battles go a lot faster. Again, I like the animations in some cases, so I've gone back and forth on that one. No, it's the charge attack animation, right? On here. That could change to skip. So, if this is the charge attack animation, where is the skill attack animation? Is that in the options as well? Let me go back and check. Let's see here, gameplay settings. Backup, secondary, raid, other player, co-op. Chat notifications, real time, sticker settings. Voiced stickers, awesome. Stickers and raids. Cutscene, all text. This is settings on the actual battle. I thought so. I didn't remember seeing it in there. So, but I didn't see it in the battle. Maybe I just missed it. Or is it on the individual character? Do I have to click on them? FX skip. Okay, so it is on the individual. I knew that one was somewhere, I just didn't know where. I didn't remember where. Okay, so this is my light team. My light team I used to think was pretty baller, but I didn't know about upgrading your weapon skill levels when I was making these guys. I was just pulling everything light that I could, and I happened to get quite a few good light characters, so... Oh, this is so much better. This explains why I would go into some battles sometimes and people, I'm like, how do you get through all your skills and do so much damage so quick? Like, I know there's One Punch Men who could actually are so much better than my party and they can actually just go in and hit auto attack. But there's people I was watching skills just fly out of them and I was like, how? Turns out that I already knew, but I just never put that knowledge to use, so thank you, I appreciate that. Always good to use knowledge. On my phone itself is not very good, so it plays on light mode, so basically everything is already turned off on there. Now, one of the things I want to do is the is for charge attack. That is not skill check skip. I thought I did both. I have the charge animations and the skill. We'll check it on the next battle. I think there's about a minute delay on chat, so I do apologize if I'm slow to respond. Let's have a look here. And after we actually do these, I'll show you what I'm using in my light team setup as well. I think it's pretty much just auto selected. Alright, so charge attack animation we want skip. Under each person we have FX skip, skill check skip. Got it, I see. She was already on skip. She was already on skip. Already on skip. Just making sure. Alright, so I went through it. Everybody looks like they're on skip. Charge attack is skipped. So, we're good. I think. So, I can just click on it, and it's automatically going to use it. Still doing the animations though. Does it always do the animations? Is it just skipping the asking me? Skill check. Okay, so it's the every time I have to hit OK, I don't have to do that part anymore. I got it. I'm understanding. So her, I just got recently. So she's not leveled like the rest of them. She'll have a third skill that she unlocks too. Thank you, I appreciate that. It was always annoying, especially in raid battles, because every time anybody did something, I would have stuff pop up, and I would hit a skill, click on that to have to get it off, and then have to hit click OK. Yeah, it was, it's annoying in some of the bigger raid battles that I was doing. So thank you, that's going to help out tremendously. Yeah, my light characters are really good. I like them. Like I said when I was first pulling everything, I was trying to build my light team. But one of the things that made my decision to move over to a fire team, and I'll go ahead and show you, is my light summon. I got this guy from an event. I don't remember when this event came around, but I fully uncapped this guy, and this is my best light summon 40%. No bueno. Now, I do know that I can go ahead and get the Omega summon, which I actually have been working towards, because my light team, I've got a bunch of really good stuff. I was working on my light weapon. So I've got the 7-star sword. I've got it, what is it, where you have to go through the weapon group and actually unlock it and everything. I went through all of that nightmare and did that. But again, I did this before I really knew what I was doing. I was just like, oh, I like swords. I want to be a character that uses swords. So I went ahead and did this, and there was other weapons that I probably should have done whenever I did that. But it's at level 10. I've got, I think this katana, or one of the katanas, is unbroken to 150, yeah, and it's already 129. And it's an EX, so that's good. So if I can get the Omega and put the Omega weapons in here and collect those, that would be fine. Yeah, they gave us a free Bahamut weapon too back when I first started, and I picked the gun because at the time I was like, I needed a dark weapon that's a gun. It's a boost to Harvin's attack. It's like horrible. So my Bahamut weapon that I got for free, I wasted because I was first starting the game and I didn't know what I was doing, and I should have picked the dagger. But I know that now. I didn't know that then. So if I ever happen to make a Harvin team, yeah. So yeah, my light summons were pretty much hot garbage, but I got a bunch of really good light characters, and I'm very, very happy with them. So I eventually am going to do something with this party. It's just when I first found out about Omega farming and everything like that, I had started working on the fire team. So, and my fire summon, I have a lot of really good fire summons that I've managed to pull. So I have Shiva, I've got this guy, I can't remember his name, Sethlins, and I also have him up to the 3 stars, so it's pretty good. And I do believe, if I'm understanding it correctly, the way your summons work is the more that you have of the same type, the more their cooldowns are reduced for the purposes of summoning them. Now right now she's in here. I have a couple other fire summons that I can put in there, but I just haven't. So, but here I've actually got my Efreet weapon, and I've got it almost maxed out. I've still got a little bit of work to do on this, but I do know with the new meta you want to have 3 of those. That's going to be insane. To uncap this, one of the things that I'm doing right now, well, waiting for the Efreet event, waiting for summons, and I fight these, the twin elements, whenever I can. Still haven't got any of that. And this comes from the showdown events, and I try to fight Colossus Omega all the time. This drop right on this, it makes me angry. Also too, I'm trying to summon Bahamut, and I have summoned Bahamut a couple of times. So the ones that I did have, I was spending on that because I really wanted to upgrade my dagger. Lots of things. Yeah, this game, lots of time. So I mean, if you like the game, you like the game. It's fun. It's a blast to play. But don't expect to be like the end-all be-all best just by throwing money at it or spending a lot of time. You really have to know what you're doing once you get to the end part. And I'm just now starting to discover things that I have to do. I probably went my first year and a half. I didn't know anything. I was just playing, drawing cards, being a happy little camper, just doing whatever I wanted. Let's go back to our quests. We're going pretty slow. Oh, it didn't keep me on. 24, I believe, is where I need to be. Yeah, I don't care. Normally I would wait during the day and just play these whenever I could. This last event was actually pretty awesome. It let us play basically all of this stuff for free for a little while, so I was able to stock up. I was able to stock up on all my stuff. I don't want you. I want you. Yeah, lots of time to get stronger. I've watched a couple other people, I watched some YouTube videos, and I see everything they have, and they're like, yeah, you can just get together with friends, and you can just chain do this. I'm like, how long did you chain do this? They're like, oh, it's probably about, 6 hours a day for a week. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that much time to put into it. I do know I want to do a lot more co-op stuff, though, because I want to unlock more of the classes, but doing that co-op stuff, it's hard to schedule time with people that I know that play the game. So I am happy that they made some of the co-op events you can do solo, but that makes it real slow. Let's go ahead and summon you for the strength. Now, his ability, I don't know if you know about it, but this ability here, if he does his ultimate, after he does that, this ability will trigger twice. It's pretty broken in long fights. It hits like a truck. Also, in whenever it's part of your hour where you have your ultimate at the beginning, I can't remember the name of it. I'm horrible with names. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that is my light team. Still needs a lot of work, but it was the one I was working on for like a year and a half, so it isn't weak, it's just not optimized at all. Only one. So next we gotta fight Colossus. Yeah, I want to get some Colossuses. Let's see here. Now my water team, yeah, it's a team. I think it's about 4 or 5 times weaker. Like, I have good characters, but these characters aren't leveled. The items that I have in here, they're barely leveled. There's no skill up chances on like anything. It's just I've got some characters that I've pulled over time, and that's it. So I did pull the 120 water summon. I actually did that just recently, I think in the last event. So yeah, I got that, but I can't pull a light summon to save my life. So this battle is not going to be nearly as quick as the other ones. This is why I hate fighting Colossus. I need it for my fire team so much, but my water team is so horrible. So I really depend a lot on my friends to help me out. I've already been going for about 38 minutes now. I guess probably about another, I'm going to stream for about an hour, so if I've already been another 20 minutes or so, I'll go ahead and stream, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. And I will be back later. I just do have some things that I need to take care of today. I'll probably do a longer stint, and I'll do a lot of the Omega fights later. And that's another thing too. I do want to start, I want to do a stream, so one of the things I want to do with the streams is I want to try to get people in and do co-op modes with them. So I need to get co-op stuff done. I know a lot of people like to, and will also need to do co-op stuff, especially if they don't have a strong guild where they can do it and they're casual like me. more casual like me. I played for a long time, but again, I have my own guild with like 8 people in it. So we don't rank anywhere good on the guild wars, so we never get the items to increase our summons. We never get any of that type of stuff. So a lot of the end tier items are really locked off from me right now, and that part is kind of frustrating. So I'm really hoping that with my channel and streaming and everything that we can get people in and be able to do some of that stuff together with people. I will be making some more videos too. The videos that I have posted up right now are just kind of my thoughts and everything on what I've done, and kind of like I'm not going to say a low level perspective on the game, but kind of a mid-level perspective on the game, because there's not really a lot of that out there. Everybody who does content for this, they've either already put so much time into it and they're like, oh well, here's the perfect weapon grid and get all of these awesome things. There's people out there who just, okay, let's do a quick ask some questions type thing. There's nobody who's really in this part of the game, who's in that stuck part where you're in your 80s and your 90s and you're not dumping a ton of money in, and you are a casual player. There's no perspective like that on this game as of yet. So that's kind of the niche I want to fill. Sorry. I want to be there to show everybody that there is other people that struggle in this part and they still enjoy the game and still play it, and there's ways to get through, and people will still help each other in this aspect of the game. You don't have to be super elite, and you don't have to be a very new player. You can just have fun, and I think it'll be fun, and I want to be part of the community and build a community as well with this game, because I really, really love this game. So, me fighting a Colossus is like a battle of futility. It's a frustrating thing to watch, and this is a hard mode Colossus. This guy here, I don't play the storyline very much. He's got to be, I gotta have like the story mode level 70 something or something like that to unlock his next ability. It's quite scary. I think I'm on 52 or 53 on my story. So I don't think I'll get his third ability for some time. Yes, for co-ops and things like that, I will definitely need help, but not right now. Like I said, this stream here is almost going to be coming to an end. Probably another 15, not 42. Yeah, about almost a little less than 20 minutes, about 18 minutes or so, and then I'm going to have to cut this so I can go do some things. But I definitely will be back later. I do want to do co-op stuff and some of the things that do require more people. So that's, like I was saying, one of the reasons why I wanted to create this part here. So if you want to get together and do anything, just let me know. I will definitely appreciate it. Because as you can see, there's definitely areas where I struggle quite a bit. Colossus, let's see. Did I already do 3 times on you, Colossus? Why are you loading? Oh, daily missions kicked over, I guess. I do not care about your daily missions. I believe it's going to be the same thing. Join 3 battles. I will gladly do that later. What's going on here? Yeah. One more time. I gotta get my Colossus heads. 140, wow. I like it when I find people who have the maxed out ones. Yeah, on the weekends I'll play early like this. So I know I'll be back on tomorrow around probably the same time, if not a little bit earlier. I plan on trying to do this on Saturday and Sunday for me, which is, today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. I know you're probably a little ahead. It's about to be Sunday for you, I think. So But on those days, I'll be playing early, because I normally do wake up early, my job is early, but during the week, because I have to work all day, I won't be streaming until later in the afternoon, or nighttime. So I'll try to definitely do a schedule. I'll try to post a video on my channel of when I'm going to be streaming, and I will try to include on the video. I'll go to the time zones and I'll put in all of the time zones on there, so everybody can kind of be prepared if you want to actually join me for specific things. And I'll try to update that video once a week. So I'll let people know, okay, I'll be streaming on XYZ day at XYZ times, and here's the plan for those days. You know, this day I want to try to do co-op stuff. If you want to join me for co-op, fantastic. This days I'm going to be doing Omega battles, if you want to do that. Hi! How's it going? So you're actually coming in at towards the end of the stream. I'll be going for about another 15 minutes. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just fighting the hard modes, trying to get more animas. I will be trying to do Omega battles later today. I will be doing a lot of co-op stuff in the future. Is one of the big things that I want to do. Co-op seems to be where I struggle the most, so I definitely want to get together with people and do more co-op, and you can expect that, but the co-op is definitely not today. Today is more of a getting gear together stuff. However, I will be happy to definitely do anything anybody would like to do. So if somebody wants to jump in and chat and say, hey, I want to go ahead and do this, I want to summon a battle, or I want you to summon a battle for this, I'll be more than happy to do that at any time for people, if I have the ability to. Some things you can only summon, you know, up to 3 times a day, and you have to have specific pieces. But okay, the suffering is over. I don't have to fight the Colossus any longer. Oh, my poor water team. Fighting a Colossus Omega with my water team. Now, my water team is one of my worst teams, but to make up for that, I have a healing team, sort of. So I have all the heals on him. I have the heals on him. I have Resurrect. I have the summon that resurrects. So whenever I fight the Colossus Omega, it's just a battle of me healing and dispelling, trying to make him not heal. And I summon people. I could last a very long time, but I just don't do any damage. I've got nothing good. I haven't even leveled this summon yet. Like I said, I just got it. This team, it has not it has not got any love. It has been played some, but it was never one of the teams I was focusing on. I think the same thing goes with my Earth team. Yeah. My Earth team here. I have some characters that are leveled in it, but as far as my weapon grid goes, I don't look at this. It's a hot mess. It's just using stuff for the pure purposes of damage. It doesn't have any types of synergy or anything like that. This event was cool though. I really liked this weapon. I don't know if you guys got this one here, but this thing, it has some pretty cool synergy on it. I like it. And the EX ability is definitely really cool too. I don't know if you guys have Earth teams, but I think this weapon's pretty awesome. I haven't done a lot of research onto Earth teams, but I liked it. And again, most of the stuff you're going to see from me is going to be stuff that you can find. I don't spend a lot of money. I have never, what do they call it, sparked? I've never sparked anything. I'm never going to spark anything. That'll never happen, unfortunately. It's not in my budget. So, but I will try to save up whenever I can do draws and everything, and instead of doing the draws by myself, I will try to do the draws on stream. So that way everybody can be disappointed with me when I pull nothing. So what other ones do we do? I know I got the Celeste Omega, we got her done, we got Tiamat, and we got Colossus. Luminara. Yeah, I want to do some Luminaras. So, where is Luminara? I can't remember. Is she here? I think she's here. Let's see. Okay. Yes, this is correct. So Luminara Omega actually comes from the Adversia Showdown. I'm remembering. I've told you I'm bad with the names. This quest can be played 3 more times, so let's go ahead and do it. It's okay. And now we get to see my dark team. My dark team's another one that I've heard that I have some pretty good characters for, but again, I've never worked on it. So I've got characters, I've got summons, but I haven't put the time into it. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to click that yet. I haven't played this team in quite a while. Use all the skills! Well, hello! Yeah, I've had some people show up to the stream. I've been talking to them. We're actually going to be doing set up some events for co-op and everything. It seems like it's going to be fun. So whenever we do the co-op, we got to get you in there. I think it'll be a blast, and we can have other people that would play with us and help us get these battles completed. What you think about that? Oh, my dark team is not very good. What does this do? I don't even know. We're gonna change stance, game bonus superior element. Okay, that's fine. So right now I am farming up the animas. I have done Tiamat, I have done Colossus, I have done Celeste, and now I'm doing Adversia, which is for the Luminara Omega. And later tonight I'm actually going to be streaming again when I fight the Omegas. And I was talking about you. I was like, hey, I have a friend who I normally do the Omega fights with. So tonight we will do those same Omega fights that we do, but I will be streaming it whenever we do that. So that should be fun. So we'll fight your Tiamat and my Colossus, and maybe help some other people fight some other things as well. If you want. If you don't want, you don't have to. Alright. So, got good dark characters. I don't have good skill levels built up on them, and I still have to level these guys up. I do hear there is a way to actually do something they called sliming, which is one of the co-op quests that is supposed to give a lot of money and XP. So if anybody knows more about that sliming stuff, go ahead and leave something in the comments at any time, or just send me an email or anything, and just let me know more about that, because I've heard of it, but I don't know enough about it to do it. I got a Colossus Fist last night, found it this AM when I woke up. Nice! I wish I could find more Colossus Canes. They're not easy. But I do have 3,000 of the tokens, so I think I'm 2,000 away from actually getting me another Colossus Cane. I don't have anybody good to summon here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll get a Nodin. So it does look like on this streaming there is, again, about a minute delay. Yeah, I was taught about the settings earlier, so I've actually changed a lot in the settings to make everything streamlined and run a lot faster. It's pretty cool. Restore hit key. Hit to a foe's attack and defense. Boost. Massive dark damage to a foe, butterfly effect, boost attack. Let's try it out. Let's do these in reverse. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with this dark team here. It exists, that's about it. Now, the Adversia here is a giant mechanized weapon that I always thought was really cool. And then it turns into Luminaro Omega. I'm like, whoa! We don't need to save to do ultimate attacks with everybody at the same time. So, also too, if you guys have your team set up, what are y'all using? Are you using dark teams, light teams? Do you use multiple teams? What's your main team? Like mine is fire, and you saw my backup light, and I do have characters for everything. They're just not good. What do you guys have? Let me know, because especially if we're going to get together and do co-op battles or any of the Omega battles with each other, if you guys let me know what you got, then we can complement and make sure, okay, well, we know you have this battle and I have this battle, so we'll summon these in order and can get that all sorted. Also, too, once this video is up, if you leave me anything in the comments, I will definitely be checking that. So give me ideas. Let me know for events you guys would like to do and participate in. I would be more than happy to group up with anybody. Alright, so where are we at? We're at 56 minutes. I think I'm about to cut this. So we'll do one more, maybe two more battles if I can fit it in. Why did I click on that? Yeah, I got one more battle. So this actually works out pretty good. I was able to get in all the main ones that I want to work on and that I know that I want to help friends with. And so I got all three of those done for all of the ones that are important to me. And later tonight I will be doing those Omegas. So I know for a lot of you that's going to be early in the morning. I pressed that button again. I didn't want to. Oh well. I didn't even use it last time. I still have no clue what to do with her. I gotta do some research on her and figure stuff out. Now, Vera, I think her name's Vera, she has a new light version, I believe. I hear that light version's pretty powerful, so wouldn't mind getting my hands on that. Yeah, you're all locked up, huh? This ability's cool. Very useful in certain situations. She basically goes invincible for 5 turns. No damage can kill her, I believe. Show me. Or not. Okay. Well, it's not going to let me look. So we'll go ahead and take a look after the battle. I'm not going to sit there and waste time on it. But yeah, she goes invincible, so how is that helpful? Well, if you don't have the most powerful dark team, that lets you keep her alive. And I don't have the most powerful dark team, so I find that ability really cool. She also has one of the abilities that I used when I first started. It makes her stats change every turn. I believe when I was looking at the wiki, there's a couple of turns where she spikes up in power and then she gets real weak and then she spikes up in power again. So to use her properly, you need to time your skills and abilities with that Again, I don't use the dark team very often, but I find it very interesting that they have all those type of characters that require you to do that. It's cool. So let's take a look at her skill again, and I'll show you what I mean. Eternal Chaos. So you gain invulnerability, and then you automatically die 5 turns later. If you can ever get back to full hit points, it gets removed. So there's been one time I think I've actually managed to get back to full hit points while doing this, so that doesn't happen very often unless you have a party built around doing it. This one here is the one that I said was cool, where it changes her stats. I like her a lot, the dark version. I do also have the light version. But I got her not too long ago. I'm not too sure of what to make of her stances and how to use these properly yet. So since dark isn't my main team, I'll worry about doing that later once I start working on my dark team. I just know right now I need to level everybody in this team, so I'd use my dark team. It's just not my main. Alright, so I've been going for about an hour now. And so it is about time for me to go ahead and end this stream. I want to thank everybody for showing up. It has been a blast, and I will be back later to run some Omega battles, and I will be more than happy to do backup requests and invite people in. So expect that, and probably, what time is it now? It's 10:30 here. I would say about 8 p.m. tonight. Hey, again, thanks for coming. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all later.